Hi everyone, this is Dave, and in today's video I want to talk to you about how I personally enjoy gaming. Now, I'm hoping a lot of you will relate to this, but I don't class myself as a professional gamer. I really categorise myself as a casual gamer. Now, admittedly, I do own both a Sony PS4 and a Microsoft Xbox One. I'm very grateful to own both of them, but they don't get turned on that often. When a newly released game comes out that captures my attention, then of course they do get a lot more on time. But for the most part, I find that I get the most enjoyment out of playing casual games on both my iPhone 6s Plus and indeed my iPad. But I wanted to see if I could enjoy that casual gaming feel, but bring it back to the big screen. And I invested in the Apple TV 4 again. Yes, when it first came out, I purchased it and returned it. But I wanted to buy one in again to really enjoy some of the newer games that are coming out for that platform. And for the most part, I was really enjoying it. But the one thing I didn't enjoy was using the Apple remote. This is fine for navigating around the menus and for making selections. But when you're playing something like a platformer and you have to move around using the little click pad here and press to jump, it's hardly fun. And when you're playing something like a racing game and you turn it this way and are racing like this, and then you've got your power-ups on the play and pause button, it works, but again, it's hardly ideal. So I wanted to do a bit of sort of exploring, a bit of research, and I came across a couple of controllers that could potentially really make the Apple TV great fun to play. So the first controller that I got in to test is the Steelseries Nimbus, and this is a wireless controller that's really designed to work flawlessly with the iPhone, the iPad, the iPod Touch, and indeed of course the Apple TV. It connects to the Apple TV via Bluetooth, and it's got a really nice design. It feels very comfortable in the hand. When you're synchronizing it to the Apple TV, and you can have up to 4 controllers attached at the same time, we've got these little LED lights, and these are numbered 1 through 4. And these also indicate when you're charging the battery or when the battery is actually running low. And it looks pretty much like a traditional controller pad. And we've got 2 sort of thumbsticks here, which feel very, very nice, very tactile. We've also got a pressure sensitive D-pad. We've got a main menu button, and then we've got our X, Y, A and B buttons on the right hand side. We've also got R1, R2, L1 and L2 shoulder buttons, and across this back piece of the unit we've got the main Bluetooth pairing button, also the power on off switch, and then we've got a lightning connector which allows you to charge the internal battery. And that internal battery's got an impressive up to 40 hours lifetime on a single charge, which is really useful for if you want to use this for a long gaming session. Now, I found that this was very comfortable to hold and really responsive when I was playing games on the Apple TV. The actual menu button's very useful because it allows you to switch back and make selections in the menus in the games, and indeed to navigate around the main Apple TV UI to select which game you want to play. And during the games, the pressure sensitive buttons and the overall feel of this controller was really nice, a real surprise. I didn't think that it would interact that well. There's no sort of noticeable lag, and I just think it's a really nice option. It certainly has enhanced how I play the Apple TV. But I wanted to also try an alternative and something that's maybe a little bit more flexible. The Nimbus, I say, is really ideally designed for the Apple TV, but I got in a second controller as well, and this is from MadCatz, and this is called the CTRLi. And again, this is really designed for the iPhone and the iPad, and of course the iPod, but it does work very well with the Apple TV as well. One of the things that makes it work well with mobile devices, of course including the iPhone, and it will accommodate an iPhone 6s Plus, is you have got this attachment that attaches to the top of the controller, and that holds your smartphone in place. And when it's linked up via Bluetooth again, then you've got like a portable system, so you could play gaming on the go. But I wanted to test this with the Apple TV, of course, and it's got some really nice features. So the design of the CTRLi is more akin to an Xbox 360 controller. It really is almost identical, and it's got a glossy finish to the top and a more matte finish to the underside. Again, we've got the shoulder buttons, and on the back we've also got this connector for the portable travel clip for holding your smart device. On the front of the device, we've got a different configuration to controls. The control sticks are at a different angle to each other, and then the D-pad is sort of nestled in between. We've also got a little sort of pause button in the middle, the same sort of 4 LED lights for configuring the device and showing which number controller it is, and then the same configuration X, Y, A and B buttons. In the hand, if you're used to an Xbox 360 controller, this is very, very comfortable indeed. It feels very natural to hold. The difference between this one and the Steelseries Nimbus is that this doesn't have a rechargeable battery. Instead, it's got this little compartment at the back which you unclip. There is a micro USB connection point in there, which I assume is for something like firmware updates or maybe hard wiring the controllers or something. But it's actually powered by 2 AAA batteries, which give up to 30 hours of battery life. In use, this is very, very comfortable to use. Very responsive again, no noticeable lag, and I would say for longer gaming sessions, if you're used to the Xbox 360 controller, this is going to be more suited to you and give you more enjoyment when you're connecting it to your Apple TV. All the buttons are very, very responsive, and it's just a really nice controller. So I've got 2 different controller options here for you for your Apple TV, and I was hoping to be able to give you the definitive answer as to which one's best. I've got the MadCatz CTRLi, which has got the mobile device holder and is also a very comfortable controller to hold. Or I've got the Steelseries Nimbus, which was really designed with the Apple TV in mind. It's got that internal rechargeable battery and a better placement, in my opinion, on the actual thumbstick controls. Both of them though really enhance my enjoyment of the Apple TV, so which one you choose is really up to you. I think you could choose either one of these and be very happy indeed. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit that like button, and I'll see you in another video very soon.